Hey guys, welcome back to my playthrough of God of War Ragnarok. I gotta tell you, I just gotta tell you, man, this, this game is just so much fun, man. This is just such a great game, man. It is turning out so good, so good. I don't know how many hours I put into it quite yet. You know, I had a bit of issue with my sound at first, so I had to replay the first few, 2 or 3 hours or so, a couple times in order to get my recording right. But I still enjoyed it because the story was so good. And man, we're oh my gosh. I mean, we're into it now, and things are just so interesting, so good. I don't know how it's gonna unfold, but I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. And it is just this is just such an awesome game so far. I mean, I don't know if I could give it a rating. 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. It's up there. I mean, character development, graphics, voice acting, story, combat, it's just all there. They cracked the code in 2018, and this one, it is so far has been living up to the hype, without a doubt. Anywho, now that we have had a good breakfast, I suppose, we are gonna head out. Woo! We're gonna head out, and well, let me check this chest first.
Thank you.
Perhaps Kratos is saying thank you. Let's see what Sindri has to say.
He really did it. Tyr really slept in my broom closet. Is that normal for you tall, godly sorts? Or just the ones locked up for a lifetime or two?
Tyr slept in your broom closet. Which broom closet? I thought he slept in that chair. Still all the same. Can we upgrade anything? I don't believe the Leviathan. No, that's the one that we could do. Stone wood. We don't have enough of that. We can't increase these yet either. Or that. Excuse me. We could increase the shield. We are using this Dauntless shield at level 2, so it's a Stonewall shield. We have the Rod of Aggravation. We also have the Rod of Volition. The basic shield Rod, sturdy and reliable. This is definitely the better one. We could upgrade it. 1,000. Oh no, we can't upgrade it. We need a honed metal. We could upgrade the shield. We could switch back to this Stonewall shield. I'm kind of tempted to do that, to be honest. I do like this one, but it's okay. I kind of like the Stonewall. Let's equip this one and upgrade it.
May it strike true.
Thank you. Armor. We have Nidavalire's finest placard. We can definitely upgrade this, in fact. Why don't we go ahead and upgrade it? It seems to be serving us quite well. Everything increases.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
And
Very good.
wrist armor, Nidavellir. Can increase this again. Go ahead and do that.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos?
Wrist armor, Nidavellir. Waist guard.
Wear it with pride.
You know, I don't believe we can increase it anymore at the moment. Special items.
And Atreus?
We do need a resurrection stone.
Fashionable.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sonic Aftershock. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, well,
Kratos?
whatever. What is that? Sonic Aftershock. Resurrection stone. Oh, we already have one. Okay, so we're good to go. Sonic Aftershock.
What about your son?
Huh. I don't know.
What'll it be?
Okay. I think we're actually good. Yeah. I think we're good. Thank you, Sindri. Skills. We have enough to level up a few more things. This one's pretty good. And this one. And we should have enough for this one now. Okay, so everything has been improved. Atreus, of all this stuff going on, doesn't look like we have anything quite yet to upgrade him. Leviathan Axe, and we have everything we need. I think we're good so far with this stuff. Okay. All right. So we look like we're doing good. Spartan Rage. Oh, crap. I spent so much experience. I forgot. It's about Spartan Rage. I need to level that up next. I keep forgetting about it. I need 3,000. Relics. I've only got one. Oh, I could upgrade this one as well. Yes, yes, yes. We'll see how that goes. Okay, we are back as Kratos. It's time to get going. It's time to see what the path ahead leads to.
Right behind you.
I'll meet you at the gateway presently, friends.
Yeah, don't forget Mimir. Kratos has no idea that the little adventure that we went on last night.
Excuse me, sir. Mind if I take a little peek at you? I promise I'll be brief.
What the hell?
My goodness, what a strapping physique. Capable of an astounding variety of acts of violence, I imagine.
What is happening?
What? This must be the squirrel that tends the world tree.
That delectable aroma. Could it be? Pardon the intrusion. Ah, yes. Amber resin. Delightfully nutty with a hint of squidding.
No.
Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see.
Wait, if you're Ratatosker, why are you so different when we summon you for help?
It's a long story. But you are correct. I am indeed Ratatosker. The one you know as Ratatosker is merely one of my spectral aspects. And a particularly nasty one at that. I consider him so far removed from myself that he's practically a different person. Speaking of, Bitter, would you like to come out and see your friends?
Fuck off! I'm busy!
I suppose that was to be expected. Anyway, now that I've polished off all this resin for you, would you like the seed back?
It is the seed.
Indeed. A seed of Yggdrasil, to be precise. Since my dwarven tenants performed a little reconfiguration, you'll need seeds like these to open up new destinations on my tree.
Your tree, huh?
Yes, my tree. Here, let me show you.
What in the living?
So that's why good Master Brock needed an Alpine seed. Clearly you have important matters afoot.
What in the living hell is going on? Ratatoskr, man, he's the summon from the first game, but this is like his physical form. Holy crap. This is the landlord that I think Brock was speaking of. Paths split like branches of the Yggdrasil. Excuse me. Alfheim awaits. With a long and difficult journey, the training grounds of Niflheim hold secret rewards. Svartalfheim may hold unfinished business. Choose carefully. Alfheim realm available travel. Press X to open the map. Yggdrasil seeds collected 1. New seeds. New Yggdrasil seeds of Alfheim and Niflheim have been acquired. Choose a realm to travel to. I thought we needed a second half of the seed of Niflheim.
That seed you found unlocks Niflheim of all places, a realm as ancient as it is vaguely sticky.
And this is to Alfheim. Muspelheim. Holy crap. So
Svartalfheim remains at your disposal if you have unresolved business amongst the dwarves.
I mean, as far as the abilities that we know and what we're capable of, I feel like Svartalfheim, we've pretty thoroughly explored and done what we could do for now. I mean, we will end up going back there for sure. But Muspelheim and Niflheim. Holy crap, we can go to both of these. These are kind of, available quests. The Eyes of Odin. Available quest, the Crucible. And then this is the main quest. Why don't we deviate from the main quest and go to some of these, other realms? This is the Crucible of Muspelheim. And yeah, why don't we... This says realm currently locked. We cannot go here yet. Even though there is a quest available, we cannot open it. So we have these two options: main quest or Niflheim. Let's go here. Why don't we check it out? Yeah. The Path of the Mist. Ratatoskar's realm seed leads to the Niflheim training area. Travel here for a place to practice and improve. Sure, why not? Let's check it out.
If we're not going to Alfheim yet, it's probably best for Tyr to wait for us here.
Sure. Tyr can
The
wait
soldiers
for
we
sure.
fought in Svartalfheim, those were Einherjar? I thought Einherjar were just spirits in Valhalla and...
Hold on. Ratatoskr, a large and extremely talkative squirrel who claims to take care of the world tree. He is overly familiar, yet seems harmless and benevolent. His spectral aspects have aided us before and may again. He revealed that the stone given to Atreus by Dinir was a seed for the use of Realm Traveler. If he continues to prove useful, I may tolerate his excessive blather. Blather? Blather. Is blather a word? What does blather mean? Okay.
Till Ragnarok comes.
They were no spirits.
Indeed, brother. Odin appears to have found a loophole. Activated his forces early as a standing army. Perhaps something he could only do without any honest Valkyries around to stand in his way.
Alright. Okay. Oh boy, another realm of ice. Ice, it seems. The Ravine Tree. The Raven Tree. Who is this? Brock.
Do we have to be here? Creeping me out, all these poor bastards with their souls cut up.
Brock, what do you think about fate?
I don't. Either your life's all written down somewhere or it ain't. Still feels like you're making choices either way. The shit smells the same regardless of how it got shat.
Remind me to write that down.
The shit smells the same regardless of how it got shat. Well, I don't know. You know, I'm a Christian, and for any other Christians watching this, you know, the idea of predetermination versus free will, kind of one of those highly debated topics, you know, either or which one comes before the other, you know, how does all that work? I kind of like Brock's example here. You know what, it really doesn't matter. The shit is gonna smell the same regardless of how it was shat. I just think about that with my faith and theology, and you know, it's a very simplified version to be sure, but man, I I like that. Oh, Brock.
I can forge some new stuff for you.
Can you? Let's see what you can forge. Woo, we have the Leviathan axe. Nothing new here. No new armor yet. It all looks the same, man. Things we can sell. We've got gear and stuff. But we're not gonna sell any of that. Thank you, Brock. Hey,
Wait, are those Odin's ravens? The ones we've been destroying all this time?
So it would seem.
really? These birds on the
Free
tree?
are we, free of the Father. Our half-lives now belong to no other.
What do you think that means?
I don't know, but there's definitely something more going on here.
Okay. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, holy crap, there's a lot of chests here. Okay. These do look like Odin's ravens, except they're glowing a different color. Let's open these things up. Oh, ooh, I see. Ravens required 9 of 28. I see. So we now have a unique reward to destroying these ravens. It opens up these chests, it would seem. Interesting. Very interesting. We need 9 of 38. 9 of 48. Can open up this one.
A gift of life, a gift in death.
Hold on, hold that thought. A girl of the Raven Tears. This is a piece of art. It's already level 3? Increase the healing of health zones, rage, and gear. Heavily fortified armor that is said to be stronger than the hardened ice of Niflheim. We'll maybe equip it in a minute.
His mother forever, the All-Father's breath.
Their thoughts. I can't read them. They seem to like us, though.
One hopes. I suppose we should continue to destroy any of Odin's ravens when we find them.
Yeah, if we didn't have cause enough already. My goodness. Ravens required 9 of 12. 9 of 18. They all say 9 of something. What? Kill Odin's raven in the Raven's Gates. Ravens killed 9 of 48. So I've killed 9 of 48. So like when I walk up to this chest, 9 of 18, 9 of 12. So basically, in order to open up this chest, from what I understand, from what I'm thinking, I need to kill 12. Because they all start off with 9. And I've killed 9. So if I killed 12, if I killed 18, and then over here, 48. Well, come on now. 38. 20. That's it. That's it. So the next level is 12. I need 3 more with this one, and then after that, we're going to go to 18. Now we have these. What would happen if I can't throw my axe there? Okay. All right. Will I equip that waist guard? Maybe at some point. Not quite yet. I kind of like the idea of having a matching set. We'll see how it goes.
I'll take those Kvasir poems off you. Sometimes I like to get gushed, trying to make heads or tails of them.
Yeah, I could sell those. I don't know if I want to sell those yet. So what is this?
There's something over here.
Ah, a memory of war. You could use this as a training arena if you like. You'll just be fighting the recollections of enemies. They won't be able to harm you.
Okay. Sparring arena. The sparring arena allows you to test and hone your skills in combat. In the arena, you have infinite health and accelerated cooldowns. Note, there is no XP or X silver gained in the arena. Sure, let's try Draugr.
There's nothing. Draugr, on the left!
Behind you, watch out!
On the left! Behind you! Look out! Behind you! Incoming!
Behind you, watch out!
On your right!
So, when does this thing end exactly? Like, how do I end this?
Behind you!
Oh,
Feel it's getting better.
okay. So, it is what it says it is. It is a very basic training, arena. Offers no experience, nothing, just basically a chance to test out your skills. Okay, alright.
Mind handing over the stuff you found from those dwarf rebels? Got sentimental value and whatnot.
Well, the thing is, I mean, if you're talking about the stuff I can sell, do I want to sell this stuff? I mean, both Brock and Sentry seem to insist about it, but it's kind of like, I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know. Let's just hold off a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. So this is, oh gosh, what realm am I in? The Raven Tree. Niflheim. Okay. I think we're good. We checked it out. We explored it. Centuries. I don't think we have anything left to do in Svartalfheim. Go back to Centuries. Let's do it!
Mimir, I know this sounds weird, but can you tell me again what happens when someone dies?
Every living thing has a soul, and every soul has 4 parts: form, mind, direction, and luck. Direction steers the souls of giants, dwarves, elves, and animals toward the Lake of Souls in Alfheim, where all the parts may be absorbed back into Alfheim's great light.
So that's where Fenrir is? The Lake of Souls?
So long as his soul still has its direction, aye, it's well on its way.
That's a very interesting piece of information right there. So when someone dies, they have 4 parts. I don't quite remember. What was it? Oh my gosh, I've already forgotten. But I know there's 4 parts, and they all go to the Lake of Alfheim, to the Light of Alfheim. Atreus was asking about his wolf. Interesting.
Ah, there you are. I knew you hadn't forgotten me.
Cheer. No, of course not.
Master Kratos, I would speak with you.
Dear, do you know Ratatoskr?
Of course. We were just catching up in your absence. Of the squirrels I've conversed with, he's easily the most dapper.
Rattata. If you remember from the first game, he had quite the unique personality in his summon. Very vulgar. Ratatoskr.
Speak.
If you are ever in need of my services and I am not present, I have installed these handy chimes for you to notify me. Simply throw your axe and strike the chimes, and I will attend to your needs. Would you care to take a practice throw?
Oh, you mean those? Okay.
A magnificent throw, Master Kratos. Truly a seasoned pro. Very well. You know how to reach me now. Now, what else might there be to discuss?
I have a question.
Splendid! I delight in offering my tutelage to the inquisitive.
Over the ledge, by the gateway over there. I noticed these dragons.
Dragons? Oh no, young Master Atreus. Those are leaned worms, the brood of Neithhog.
Neithhog? That's the mother?
Correct. She's also a vital piece of the Yggdrasilian circle of life, as it were. I tend the branches up here, while Neithhog chews the roots from below to prevent overgrowth. A delicate balance.
So they're friendly?
Well, they're not nearly so affable as myself, but there's no reason to expect hostility so long as they're left in peace. Neithhog is a stern matriarch, as protective of her offspring as she is determined to teach them proper discipline.
That sounds...
Familiar.
Until we meet again.
Needhog. I think that's how you say that. I believe
We're ready
is
to go to Alfheim when you are, Father. Unless you wanted to finish something in Svartalfheim first.
isn't that like some sort of worm that is some kind of I don't know, like according to the lore, some kind of like devouring entity. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Needhog. I don't know. I believe I read somewhere that it was some kind of creature, according to the lore, that was like the world ender, the devourer. Not like the world servant, but kind of different. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. Can't go back over here yet, right? I can't. I can't attack. Alright, let's go. You ready, Tyr? We are heading to Alfheim. Let's see what happens. Path to the light. A long journey awaits through Alfheim gates. Travel when ready or explore other realms to prepare.
Perhaps as we travel, you can tell me the tale of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure I can. Alfheim was the first time we ever realm traveled using your temple. Freya tried coming with us, but Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave Midgard.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf war.
Not by choice. We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us.
And the dark elves were covering it with their sticky hive stuff. When we freed it, light elves came back. They seemed better in Alfheim.
Did they now?
Right. Go.
Alfheim. It's been so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here, but that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
Reach Groa's shrine atop the temple. What does this have to say?
Broken history. Aye, not exactly an easy fix for that.
Broken history. Graffiti and Dark Elf territory next to a statue of their ancestors. The elves before the division of the light and dark. The message being what exactly and for who? Either the elves have seen this statue and ignored it, or they're more concerned with the mastery over the light. Okay. All right, here we are in Alfheim. Seems Fimbulwinter has affected this place as well. Oh boy. So I'm
I see
curious.
the elves continue their war.
Yeah, so much for things being better in Alfheim.
Very curious to see how Tyr reacts and what it's like traveling with him.
Yikes. Fimbulwinter hit Alfheim hard.
No. Storms have plagued Alfheim's deserts long before Fimbulwinter.
Seems this guy died by being impaled by a sword. Sucks to be you, dude. We can go down that way. Or we can go through here. How is Tyr going to fit through here?
Hold on. I hear something out there.
What the heck?
Something big. It's in pain.
Okay. Maybe we'll actually go back this way. Good enough here.
A living desert. Huh?
The living desert. The jewel of Alfheim is our most sacred and fertile desert, teeming with an unequal diversity of life, from the majestic kind of a typo though. From the majestic half Gufa and their delicate dulcet. Wait, how do you pronounce it? Dulcet song of the sands. I don't know. Whatever. To the wide array of turtles and lizards found in the Hartar and the abundant herbs of gazelle and ibex roaming the shifting dunes. All creatures of the desert are given breath by the grace of the light. Take a moment to witness the grandeur and reflect. Keep well thy realm. Whatever. Look at that lizard thing. Ah. Now you are dead. Here we go. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey there, Tyr. Okay.
Our goal is at the temple, not in the desert.
Let's go back. Why not down here? Here we go. There's one. There's two. Okay. And we only need one more.
Perhaps we can reach that brazier from above.
Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay. From above. Okay. Good call, Amir. Or Mimir. I keep wanting to call him Emir, but it's Mimir. So maybe up this way, I guess?
There. The Temple of Light.
Groa's shrine is at the top.
Go.
good eye.
Bifrost eyes.
Yeah. There we go.
Is everything okay?
Hi, old friend. Just looting one of your chests. We'll be right along.
My dad likes loot.
One of 3 in order to increase health.
Ah, very well.
I do like loot. I think it's very helpful. Do not mind me, Tyr. I gotta tell you, it's very interesting to have him along on this journey. I mean, there's 3 of us. This is interesting. All right, fellas.
Freyr never bothered returning to Alfheim, did he, Mimir?
Aye, no. I assumed the fate of his own realm took precedence.
Wait, Freya's brother?
Yes. Cut from a different cloth, that one.
Wait, Freyr? So Freya has a brother? Okay. Do I hear what I think I hear? One of those godforsaken, oh, there it is. Ah.
There's a barricade up ahead. What are those shiny rocks?
Twilight Stone. A rare material that can take millennia to form. Majestic, isn't it? Occasionally, the light of Alfheim will bind to a rock and crystallize, growing like moss on a fallen tree. Truly a wonder of the 9 realms.
Twilight Stone will reflect an axe throw. Reflect indicator changes color when lined up with a target. Okay.
There's a gap in the fence over there.
Yeah. That don't work. So how does this work? The hell?
Oh, I didn't know it could do that.
Okay.
There's a gap in the fence over there.
So what do I do? I don't know what.
There's a gap in the fence over there.
Yeah, so I see a gap in the fence. Ah.
Oh, very clever.
See. Okay. Sure. Why not? What the heck? Okay. I guess you're just gonna stay out of combat then, huh? Sure. Sure, why not? Maybe we go up that way. I'm not sure which way to go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, hey.
Watch the exploding one!
Okay.
What became of Kvasir?
Ripped apart by his audience. Well, one member of his audience. Well, Thor.
Oh, gosh. Afterlife abandonment. The Kvasir work of brilliance that, if misunderstood, proves the ignorance of the reader. Stick, rope, car, black, skin, handprint, baby, crying, shower, sink, death, bleach, grubs, delicious, bomb, piss. Okay. Sounds quite odd. Light runic attack. Now we're talking. Skills edge. Oh, now we're talking. Tracking axe throw that ricochets between targets and marking by pressing R1. Right. Alright, here we go. I can upgrade Spartan Rage. Okay. Okay. Come here.
Freya's brother. How was he involved?
Long ago, Freyr of the Vanir traveled to Alfheim, where he discovered a once beautiful land devastated by war. Using his divine powers, he set about cultivating a tenuous peace among the elves.
Okay. Here, how the hell did you get over there?
Did you mention how that piece fell apart as soon as he left?
I was getting to it.
You hear that?
Oh no. That's enough, please. You don't need to do this.
Okay. Seems like Tyr is trying to invoke peace.
We don't want to hurt you.
We do not have a choice.
There we go.
We're the ones who breathe the light.
Right, we are the ones who breathe the light. So maybe stop being, difficult. Whoa, what was that?
Why are you fighting us? We helped you last time.
Atreus, focus.
I hate Alphonse!
What's your knife?
One of those light bombs! Careful!
Most unfortunate.
They attacked us.
More will follow once we're inside.
There's truly no other way. Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
So your father said. I'm just naive, I suppose.
No. Just an optimist, old friend.
Yeah. Sorry, Tyr. Look at him go, man. Sorry, Tyr. But it seems that they are determined to fight us. Man. All of them are being impelled by a sword, though. Let me tell you that much. Look at them. Here's another one. They've all been impelled by swords, man. Jeez. Those are dark elves, I believe.
Tribute to Freyr, made by the elves. He must have left it here when he raced back to Vanaheim.
What is this?
This charm is meant to absorb nightmares. The principle behind such magic is not a local one, but a theory picked up by Tyr from the Western lands. The premise is a simple one. Nightmares seek us out in the dark, hoping to crawl into our minds and corrupt them from within. Charms such as this are meant to distract and trap the nightmares, tangling them up in the charm's threads until sunrise can incinerate the devious bastards. Yeah.
A charm to ward off nightmares. In this case, Freyr's. Well, knowing the elves, there are probably more tributes to find.
Freyers. Freyers. That's Freyr's brother. What is this, man? How do I... What is this?
Best we move on for now, brother. Don't think we have the right tools for this one.
That seems that way, I guess. And this... Crapola. Crapola. I have no idea how to use these, man. What the heck? Atreus. Oh, well, alright. It looks like we're about to enter into quite the arena. I think I'm going to end this episode there. And in the next episode, we're going to continue onward with Atreus and Tyr and see what lies ahead. Of course, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching and have a great freaking day.